All right, it's the Rundown. It's brought to you by Lisa Mattresses, lisa.com/Barstool. You get $150 off your regular mattress. Now, Francis, he's rich. He probably has the Superior mattress, which is their high-quality version. You can get a $225 discount when you use lisa.com/Barstool if you're rich like Francis.
There you go.
Now, the question is, did you buy that mattress or did your dad?
Neither. Lisa gave me
Hey,
one. And I love
you're never
them
too
for
rich
it.
to get free stuff.
I
baby.
love Lisa for it.
Get yourself that Superior. I actually don't even know what a high quality mattress entails because their regular one is already so high quality. I can't imagine it being any better, but hey, they've got it. Superior mattress. Go to lisa.com/Barstool, $150 off or $225 off. It's the dream team here, me, Francis, and the Rocket.
Carrabis.
We start in the NFL because I got two football experts on the panel here with me. Reuben Foster, he was cut from the Niners on probable cause, alleged allegations of domestic violence. This is like not the first time we've heard these allegations. Some have been proven untrue. Some don't sound great. Bottom line is cut by the Niners, immediately picked up by the Redskins. Dave wrote the blog as it's the worst PR move of all time. Honestly, the Redskins just can't ever get out of their own way, from their name to their owner to all their behavior. It never makes any sense.
Did they tweet something out on Thanksgiving this year?
I'm sure they did. I'm sure they fucking did. But even by their standards, this is pretty rough. Mere days after a team is like, we're done with you because you probably beat up your girlfriend. I can't imagine that's worth the blowback.
I can't get worked up about this because this is like the, 92nd time that someone with domestic violence on their record has been picked up by a team after the fact. Like, how shocked can you really be?
I think I'm shocked by the fact that it was like a
so
couple days
soon
after.
Yeah,
like, usually
yeah.
it's like people wait.
But I mean, like, maybe the
enough
Redskins were
time
like, hey,
gone by.
this has happened so many times that we get, like, whatever, we'll just fucking move on it.
Yeah, I mean.
Because what's the point? Like, you're going to wait, it's going to make the domestic violence issue less of an issue? It's like,
Well, you do, I mean, you're right. Listen, the inherent, like, you assault somebody, that's not going away. But if you're trying to, like, PR-wise, people do forget. People do move on. To do it right now is a PR move that's crazy. You should probably have some sort of morals.
People
where
will
it's like,
forget
forget
that
about
they move so fast.
Yeah, I think the bigger point is probably like you shouldn't even be worried about what the perception is, and you probably just shouldn't be clamoring to sign scumbags like this.
Yeah, it's weird.
In a perfect world. I mean, listen.
It's weird, because some domestic cases, violence cases that in the NFL get treated as like the most toxic thing ever. Like, Ray Rice never worked again. And we all saw the video,
That's
of
the
course.
difference. Yep.
And that's the difference, right?
You saw it, it was proof. Right. You were shocked by it, and now you can't tolerate it, so you're gone.
Maybe Reuben Foster maybe they know something. You have to believe maybe the higher-ups at the Redskins know something. I don't know. The first one we were reading on Wikipedia before we started, his first allegations were proven to be a complete hoax and a money scheme by women who were trying to threaten him. And they admitted to that. So
I don't think I give the Redskins the benefit of the doubt. That's the difference. And maybe another organization, I would agree with you.
Yeah.
But with the Redskins, you never know. They might just be like, yeah, sign this fucking scumbag up.
But it blows by so quickly. Like, you had like the Astros when they traded for Roberto Osuna, who like beat the piss out of his wife, and he was on a national scale pitching in the postseason, and when he came into pitch, like, no one even on the broadcast team even mentioned it.
Yeah,
like, whatever.
I mean, there was a time where I was cheering for Jose Reyes. Yankee fans cheering for Aroldis Chapman. Unfortunately, like,
it's happened a million times. This is not new, and it's going to continue to happen until it's like, like, if there's a smoking gun video, then those guys aren't going to get touched. But if there's any benefit of the doubt, if there's any like wiggle room to deny it, then they're just going to
take
move
it.
on. Yeah.
Shawn Mendes is in the news, pop culture news. A lot of gay rumors have been swirling about this dude forever. And now he did an interview with GQ, and it really kind of came to a head. And I would say that my man is overcompensating a little bit too much, kind of being like, I'm totally straight, I totally fuck chicks.
Yeah.
Saying something to the extent, Gay Pat wrote the blog, basically saying like, I only hang out with hot chicks to prove that I'm not gay now because everyone's constantly talking about it.
Right.
You actually had a run-in with a caller on radio recently who was trying to bust your balls about it. And it's funny because it's like you were saying the same thing. Like, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But you do feel a need to like clarify. If he's not gay, he's like, I'm not fucking gay.
My defense when that guy called in on the radio was like, yeah, sure, I'm gay. What of it? I was like, that's fine. If you want to call me that, sure, great. it's 2018.
The only thing I'll say though is
I'll take the compliment.
if you are like, he's a megastar and like his social media is flooded with it. He can't do an interview without being questioned about it. And I don't think he's reacting like, no, I'm not gay because like that's bad. I think he's just like, this is just not true, and everyone is saying this about me, so let
Right.
me just tell you the truth.
Was it like, didn't Ricky Martin, is Ricky Martin gay?
Ricky Martin is gay.
Yeah, but like he kind of like.
He took a while for him to come out.
Yeah. But I feel like that was also a very different time.
Yep.
Where
I mean,
back
now
then, if it's like, oh, like would this impact record sales if people knew that I was gay?
It would
But
probably impact it
now-
in a good way. I mean,
Back then, I'm talking like when Ricky Martin was hot, I don't know if it would.
was Ricky Martin really selling a lot of records in rural Alabama?
oh,
What
yeah,
were
yeah.
they, like,
where people care about it,
tractor
right?
drivers
Yeah,
like
right.
selling, buying his CDs?
I don't know though. I feel like maybe the Hispanic community wouldn't have been down with that. Some like hardcore
They are very
religious,
Catholic,
right?
yeah.
So,
He's got a
it is
baller
something to
ass
worry
house,
about.
though.
But with Shawn Mendes, I feel like
Oh.
Shawn Mendes could just be like, yeah, nobody would care. You know
Yeah.
why?
Yeah.
He's got a
Might
great.
even help him.
He's got a great head of hair on him.
Yeah, he does.
You know
wanna
what
have
I
a great
always
head of hair?
wondered? Here's what I always wondered. Elton John, openly gay,
Super gay.
super mega star, but all of his love songs were always written referencing
woman.
women. And Ricky Martin, Livin' La Vida Loca, she takes away. It's about a woman, like upside it, she'll live in whatever. It's like that's.
He's a liar. You're a
If they
fucking
had
liar.
said he, would we have cared, or would it not have been digestible?
I mean, I feel like
They
it.
are liars. They're liars.
Yeah.
The lyrics lie.
One way or the
Are
other,
there,
you're
are there
lying.
songs like? But I feel like there are songs about like gay relationships by like big stars.
I wouldn't know. I'm not into that stuff.
Well played. Second half of the rundown brought to you by.
What are you gonna do?
Brought to you by Keeps. Keeps.com/Barstool. It's the first month of treatment. This is hair loss stuff for like guys like me, slightly thinning, trying to have a career in movies, can't have the hair go. First month of treatment for free. Maybe you've noticed that you have less hair than you used to. Now you can keep your hair the easy way. Keeps is entirely online and is generic versions of the only 2 FDA-approved hair loss products. Get your first month free at Keeps.com/Barstool. Keeps, hair today, hair tomorrow.
Yesterday, we had this video go viral. It was security footage from like a 7-Eleven convenience store where this guy was robbing the joint. And as he was walking out with like the money, this dude was walking in. And the guy like pulls the gun out and is like pointing it at him as he walks out. This guy was completely fucking unfazed. Just blew right by him, didn't give a shit. I feel like that guy's either like super stoned, super drunk, but just has the one thing on his mind. Like, I'm gonna go get some con queso, and no one's gonna fucking stop me. I don't care that guy that has a gun. I'm getting my chips and dip.
I have fantasized about this so many times, Kevin. Just
What would you do?
No, just like about walking home from work and someone pulling a gun on me, and I'll just keep walking. Like you're either gonna shoot me or you're not.
And then
Like,
you're
if
gonna be
you
like
shoot me,
super famous for being
whatever.
the guy who didn't care. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like this is like not even a situation where there would be cameras. I'm just talking like just
Oh, you just for
walking
your
down
own
the street
personal
in New York.
satisfaction.
Yeah, just whatever. Like just fucking shoot me. If you don't, great. If you do, great.
I have fantasies about me like disarming the guy.
Yeah.
That stuff is not gonna happen.
No, that's too much effort.
I watch the tutorials all the time on
you-
YouTube of guys being like,
yeah,
and then they've got
Love
it.
that. Love
and
that.
I don't think I would do it.
No, of course
I
not.
don't think I would try to take a gun from a
'cause
guy who's
sure.
pointing it at me.
You know, in the time that you can go like this, I can go like this,
Yep.
and you're fucking dead.
Right. Yeah, here he comes with the moves.
Unless
here
he
comes the
kind
bullet.
of freezes up and he doesn't want to shoot you. He just
I got
wants your
robbed at
shit.
gunpoint, and I was like,
What?
Wait, you
yeah.
got what?
Yeah, when I was at school in Fordham, I was in the Bronx, and this kid had a gun.
Is this out?
Yeah, it's out there.
I did not know this.
No.
But a lot of these people
They
that
put a gun right up in my neck, and I was just like, "You can have my like $6, bro." I was walking home from the bar. I was like 2 feet from campus too. I was like, "Hello, hey, security guard, fucking do
Yeah.
something." But I mean, I
He
did not
wouldn't have
even
shot you, though.
consider like.
someone that puts a gun to your neck is not going to shoot you.
I
The
know.
people that will actually shoot you have like a little bit of distance.
Oh, I feel you. I mean,
Yeah.
Is that
but I
true?
was
You
not.
know that?
the more threatening the position, the less likely they are to shoot you.
Okay, and you can just abide by that
But
theory.
that's what I'm
with
saying.
a
I
gun
was not
against your
willing
neck?
to. I was not like I'm about to die. I was like, this guy's probably not gonna kill me.
Yeah.
But I'm also not really willing to risk it here.
you don't
so
have
you
a
can
choice.
just have a couple dollars that are in my pocket because I'm a broke college kid.
Right.
But I was with my buddy who like this guy. He's won every bar fight he's ever been in. We called him Stone Hands. Like he could beat the shit out of people. and he froze up and didn't do anything. And so the guy runs away with like $11, and I was like,
Yeah.
where were you on that one?
Right.
You've been fighting every single night we go to the bar, and now all of a sudden you're a quiet little mouse. So I would love to think I could disarm somebody, but I'm probably just gonna be like, here's a few bucks.
I have dreams of, I always fantasize about being in a movie theater, like on a date, you know, and an active shooter comes in, and your girlfriend's like, are you gonna be my, you know, human shield? And I'm like, no, I'm coming back from a bathroom break, and he doesn't see me coming, and I like throw something at him, and then
You're the hero. You
save
the day.
everybody.
Yeah.
Like that is my gun fantasy.
I probably, reality of the situation,
Yeah.
probably would like put her in front of me and run.
Because
I
then,
could stanza that shit. I'd be like,
then
"Ah,
you can write a book about it. You
Yeah.
can be in your own movie about it. Trump
least a
invites
Lifetime
you to
movie.
the White House. Like it's a big hurrah.
I don't know, like
you like Fallon and Kimmel, you do
Yeah.
the whole rounds,
Right.
Good Morning America. Okay, let's move on. Now we're at the dollar store, and this chick farts online as she's checking out. Guy behind her complains about the smell. She pulls a knife on him. Different situation now. We're no longer with the gun, we're with the knife. Whoever smelled it dealt it, whoever denied it supplied it, whoever accused it gets the knife drawn on them.
she was not within her right to pull the knife. Like if a girl farted anywhere, not even just talking about in line, if you fart,
If anybody farts anywhere and you get called out on it, you get called out.
I have a right to complain about that.
Well,
Yeah.
hold on a second. Okay.
Why the knife?
I'm not calling farts on somebody in the dollar store.
That's
Okay?
true. I mean, you're expected
If
to
we're
be
in like
fart
the
weather.
elevator at the Four Seasons, I might be like, dude, really?
Come on, clean it up.
Time and place.
Yeah, the dollar
But it's
store
the
is just one giant fart.
store.
Yeah.
It's what you expect.
Yeah, that is
Come on.
true.
But it
Like-
depends on how, like, it's the same
How-
thing
how
of, like,
egregious
covering
was
your
it?
mouth when you cough. You can make a fart silent if you want to, but if you're just, like, ripping one, I have an issue with it.
If she's like lifts a leg and,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then it stinks, I think you can be like, that's disrespectful.
If
I
she
think
makes direct eye
if she
contact
just,
with
you
you
know,
while
passes
she's
some
doing it.
gas, yeah. If she's doing it to make it smell,
Yeah.
then it's one thing. But if she's just like, oh yikes, that happened,
I'm
and then you
just
call her
picturing-
out. I
Yeah.
don't know about the knife per se, but I think you're at least you can be like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Right.
I didn't see the video, but I'm just picturing some kind of like Laura Croft Tomb Raider kind of woman with like a Bowie knife at her hip, just farting without any care. Like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
who I am, and if you're gonna mess with me, I'm gonna stab you.
Basically, just like, yeah, I'm farting.
Yeah.
Do something about
Do
it.
something about
But
it.
you see this right here?
Yeah.
This is my fart knife.
But
We
she's
wrap
definitely
up.
done that before.
It was Thanksgiving. Everybody knows how Thanksgiving goes. When you're arguing with your family members, politics comes up, difference of opinion. It always gets awkward. Well, this dude shot his son over national anthem kneeling arguments, which I can't believe are still going on.
Yeah, we need
haven't
to
you
move
made
on.
your point and said that enough times? Either you're for it or you're against it.
Yeah.
How are we still shooting each other on Thanksgiving 2018?
We need to move on from that particular topic, but I am pro gun at the Thanksgiving dinner table.
I'm with
like
you.
that just sets the tone for the whole meal.
Yep.
And also you have boundaries now.
Yeah.
Like if there's
It's like you're not
anyone-
gonna spout off of the mouth anymore.
Right. All
I
it
should be
takes
like,
is one
say
guy with a
grace, gun on the table,
Right.
pass the potatoes, shut the fuck up.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like let's have some manners here. Let's keep the conversation within the boundaries of social expectations.
I think that's exactly right. And I know that my mom cooked for so long and put so much work into it. And the person who brings up a hot button issue like that is just being a fucking asshole.
Just being a dick.
You're being
You know who
so-
else is a big dick though? The guy who shoots someone after. You know,
No,
it's
I-
ready for
I
dessert,
get it.
and
Yeah,
now
that's-
there's a gunshot.
That's
Well, we're
worse.
saying right now about how
Yeah.
this whole conversation topic is just like a tired act. Shoot him.
Yeah, don't be unoriginal at my dinner table, okay?
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
bring
You
up
wanna have
if
this
you bring
argument,
up something
oh,
that's gonna
you should
aggravate
stand
everyone,
for the flag. There's
shoot 'em.
troops overseas. You
Yeah.
unoriginal asshole.
Like maybe like let's swap out the real gun for a paintball gun. That's
Well,
more civil,
Don't have Smitty at your Thanksgiving.
right?
No.
But I mean,
That
if
would not go
there's
well.
if there's something that just comes up where it's like I just don't want to hear about this, and we've already said that we don't want to hear about this, paintball gun.
That's fair.
I'm trying to think, in the first Thanksgiving, there were definitely like muskets at the table.
Sure, it was just like,
And if
what did you say about like King fucking Louis
Right.
or whatever fucking pow?
Right. And
Wasn't it King Henry? What was his name? I don't know. You know this.
King George?
George?
I think it was.
Yeah, good for
Yeah.
them. What would you have done, after show? What would you have done on Black Friday, Cyber Monday, if someone picked you to get shot with the paintball gun?
I was ready to leave the office before that came, to become a reality.
I don't think anybody would have picked you. But if they did,
If
would
they
you have
did,
been like,
look,
like, fuck you for life?
I was ready to also be like,
I think Large would have picked you after the blog that you wrote.
What'd you write?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
You wrote a blog about wanting Large to be fired so that he could move back in with Willie.
yeah, because Willie and Large have become so chummy that I've now been marginalized.
Got it.
And Willie doesn't hang
You
out with
wanted
me anymore.
attention. I get it.
You know, but look, that beef is dead and buried. The current beef is between me and Ellie Schnitt.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
God, I hate that girl. Honestly, I didn't know I
That
could
blog
hate,
she wrote.
hate somebody so much. The blog,
She's
there
blowing
she is.
kisses.
Look at her over there.
She's blowing kisses.
Hey,
at
Ellie,
Francis.
come
Now,
on
so
over.
this all stems from Ellie is
Stupid.
just an absolute monster on Twitter, and everything she says or does gets thousands of retweets and thousands of likes.
Yeah.
And you were just bitterly jealous.
No, well, I was sort of playing a game, and like Gaz was like, "You're gonna take that," and I was like, "Ellie, I'm gonna fight you at Rough and Rowdy," which is obviously horse shit because I would destroy her.
You would kill her. I
mean,
I would
I'm
bet
so
on you.
much bigger than she is.
I-
And she's not. I don't think she's athletic at all.
Do you-
Like, do you even work out, bro?
No.
Fuck you. Fuck. No.
Could you imagine just like you just unloading on
Oh
Ellie?
man, I was dreaming
you
about it
imagine-
all day. I wrote that goddamn blog, read it word for word, took a picture of me, and then wrote this like total hit piece, and I was like, what the fuck? I thought you were a good person until today.
Nope.
Now I just want you to go missing. I want to see your face on the back of a milk carton and be like, delicious.
Well, what's
you
good is
know?
you're handling yourself. You're handling yourself very well right now.
I
Yeah.
fucking hate. I've been
Does-
getting
Being really grown up and mature about
Well,
it.
whatever. I'm not happy. And for the record, I started trying to write a response blog, which is an incredibly difficult thing to do because no matter what I write, everyone's gonna be like, dude, you're writing a hit piece on like this very adorable, lovely young woman. It's gonna get taken out of context. Deadspin's gonna write about it, and they're not gonna include the fact that you eviscerated me personally and talked about horses that I wanted to fuck. That was totally out of left field. Look, either way, Ellie, we're done, okay? Unless you want to talk to me rough and rowdy, get the fuck out of here.
Jesus Christ.
Francis, all I have to say is your beard looks really, really nice today.
okay,
I'll leave it at that.
Damn. I didn't see that one coming today.
That's the rundown.
Yeah.